you said you're 40?
41.
And if you can pull 570 watts, that's what you need.
You're thinking 350.
I think 315 is within the realm of possibility. I mean, but you're going to suffer. Don't go too fast out of the start because you'll die. The last 20 seconds will be so miserable. Pace, now maintain that pace. Let's maintain that pace. Good, 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 good. Excellent, man. You're doing great. Come on. 7 seconds. Let's go. Finish hard. Finish good. Come on, come on. One more stroke. One more stroke. Nice. Good job.
Hey friends, welcome back. We're at Shawn Baker's house. We're gonna put you through an awesome workout. Shawn is 57, and just yesterday you're fourth in the world for the 400 meter Concept 2.
So I'm fifth in the world for the 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute ranking for all age groups, which is pretty cool. And
That's so impressive.
And I broke the American record for my age group, which is 55 plus. So it was pretty fun. And I broke my own record, so that was kind of neat that I'm actually getting better as I get older. So
and in theory, I mean, people say that your fitness declines with age, which we know it does. But I think a lot of that is because people aren't training as they get older.
Right.
They stop training.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're seeing more and more impressive older athletes. I mean, that's clearly going on. But I think that, some of the things that are more easily retained are strength, endurance, the things that are harder, some of the things we're going to work on now.
Yeah.
Explosiveness, the ability to jump and sprint and those types of things, which I think are very difficult to maintain in older age. And certainly if you're not doing everything right and training those things, it'll go away. So this is an effort to sort of maintain that so you can, see better and better athletes as we get older.
Right on. All right, so what are we doing first?
So I'm just going to start, and this is what I do. I literally do this every morning. I'll wake up more, and I just start out with some really low amplitude pogo hops. I basically just put my hands on my hip, and I just kind of bounce in place, like about 25 of those. So now the same thing. I'm not going to do a big knee bend here. I'm still trying to maintain. I'm really trying to work on my ankles here. Okay. But I'm going to swing my arms, and what it's going to allow is a little more amplitude and a little more force on the landing. So in the plyometric, plyometric is the stretch shortening cycle that occurs. So when you impact and then go again, and so you try to minimize what's called the ground reactive time, the ground contact time. So it's kind of like down and quick off the ground. So again, we'll just kind of swing our arms, get a little higher. Step off and just land, right? Go ahead.
So for people that are concerned about their Achilles and rupturing that, this seems like a good way, this eccentric loading.
Well, again, like I said, you start with the low amplitude stuff. You might have to do months and months of low amplitude before you can build up to the bigger stuff.
Right.
But it's like, weightlifting. You don't start out with 500-pound bench press, you start out with, 135, and then you gradually, so this is just progressively ways to do harder. And then, from here you can jump and then go immediately into a jump, and there's all these different things you can do. So this is kind of just a general intro to this type of stuff that I am.
And you do this pretty much every morning. This is your wake up?
It's part of it. I do mostly the low amplitude stuff in the morning. I just kind of bounce around,
Right.
Just getting it. And some people will talk about a rebounder. They'll use a rebounder. It stimulates blood flow and all that stuff, but you don't have the real force development because the rebounder is too soft. So I think this is better than rebounding. Kind of like jumping rope, but it's just less skill. I mean, jumping rope, a lot of people struggle with the skill. This is just the same thing as jumping rope, except it's super easy.
I love that.
So it's an easy stuff that you can do anywhere, right?
Yeah. So Shawn, how many days a week do you normally train legs?
I mean, like direct, weightlifting stuff, maybe twice a week at most.
Yeah.
I do a lot of leg stuff every day, though. I'm doing whether it's rowing or pulling sleds or biking. So my legs are being used every day in some form or fashion. But as far as direct hypertrophy work, once to twice a week, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, we do count deadlifts as leg training, kind of. So
right. Yeah, that's what I aim for generally. But it seems that as you get older, focusing on legs is important. It seems like we lose muscle mass in our legs.
Yeah, I mean, our legs and our glutes in particular are what keep us upright. And when we lose the ability to ambulate, we go downhill pretty quickly.
You know, so many people are in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. They just have weak, imbalanced legs, you know?
Well, yeah, and then they fall and they can't catch themselves.
Yeah.
And then they end up breaking their hip, and then I end up, I would end up seeing them in the hospital and fixing them.
Yep. So Shawn, you're fasted right now, and you normally like to train after having one meal?
Yeah, mostly. I think so. I mean, I think just the way the day schedule works out, I could train either way. But I mean, I think like if I were trying to break a record or set a PR, I do a little better with a little food in me.
Right. Yeah.
And I think even in a ketogenic or a fasted state, blood glucose can impact that. Yeah. And there's an author, Phil Prims. I don't know if you know Phil Prims. He's done a lot of research in sports medicine on ketogenic diets, and he's shown athletes on a ketogenic diet outperforming the carb-based athletes over a long enough period of time. But we used to think that glycogen, muscle glycogen, was the kind of limiting thing for performance. And it turns out that probably is not the case. It's actually blood glucose. And so, my blood glucose is a little higher after I eat, a little lower when I don't. So
anyway. So to optimize that.
Yeah, so like when I several years ago, I won the world championships in rowing, and I had a tomahawk steak 3 hours before I competed. So that coincided with sort of the rise in blood glucose and protein, because protein takes about 3 hours to start causing blood glucose to rise, and so I timed that, and so I was able to perform really well. So
interesting. So if you're trying to really crush a workout, you'll eat about 2 to 3 hours beforehand.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair to say. So I'm just going to put this on max resistance, just because I think you'll get some benefit out of it.
Oh yeah.
So when it's dry out, you can drop down and hit that lower one. Because for sprinting, you want to, like particularly accelerating out of blocks, you want that nice low 45-degree push. Teach you how to accelerate. Beginning of a sprint. So I'm just going to look at the rankings for you said you're 40?
41.
And if you can pull 570 watts, that's what you need.
What do you think, Shawn? Think I got it? You think you're thinking 350?
I think 315 is within the realm of possibility. I mean, but you're going to suffer. I'll cheer you on, man.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. So start out, don't go too fast out of the start, because you'll die. The last 20 seconds will be so miserable. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Come on. There you go. Let's go, Mike. Come on. Let's go. All right, you're at pace. Now maintain that pace. Let's maintain that pace. Good. Good, Mike. Come on. Good. Keep going. Just keep doing that, man. Keep doing that. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Mike. Come on. Let's go. 40 seconds. Let's go. Good. Excellent, man. You're doing great. Come on. Good. Come on. All right, halfway point. All right, let's go. Keep it on. Keep it going, Mike. Let's go. 25 seconds. Let's go, Mike. Come on. 20 seconds. Let's go. You got about 12 strokes to go. Let's go. Keep pulling. Come on. Keep pulling. Good. Nice job. Good. Come on, Mike. 7 seconds. Let's go. Finish hard. Finish good. Come on. One more stroke. Nice. Good job. 128, 354.
That's right where you predicted.
At age 40, that puts you tied for 46th place in the world right now.
Wow.
Not bad, man.
Are you taking electrolytes made from a company selling fake salt? Yeah, the sad reality is most commercial electrolyte products feature salt that is derived from artificial salt brines that lack important trace minerals that have health benefits. Here at Myoscience, we do not source our salt from artificial salt brines. We use Redmond real salt, which is hand harvested outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. In addition, we also feature Albion chelated minerals like potassium and magnesium, chelated to important cofactors that improve mitochondrial function and support metabolic health. But above all else, what makes the Myoscience electrolytes different from all the other products out there is we pair creatine with the electrolyte salts. It's been long known that creatine helps support healthy hydration. But what's also important to recognize is the creatine form in the Myoscience electrolytes has been upgraded. We are now featuring the CreaPure material from Germany.